guys? How's everybody doing today? I'm doing well, thank you for asking. Buddy Beat down here on this Thursday, late afternoon, early evening, 5:39 in the PM, guys. So far today I've done 2 videos. Earlier today I did a unboxing of a little something that I got that goes along with the stuff that you see back here. And my next video was my workout that I did from today. I did some squats, some bench squats. Go check those 2 videos out. I think you're gonna love them to death. This video here goes along with the first video, which goes along with this stuff you see back here. So, I'm just fixing to work out and I get a phone call. And it's from my son, my youngest son. And he was out in town with his cousin, running around thrift stores and whatever they're called, you know, like mall type, you know, booths where you go and people set up booths and stuff and they have stuff. And anyway, he was out doing stuff like that and running around having a good time. So got the old phone call. He's like, there's something here that I want to get you, and I just want to make sure that it's what you want, you know, something that you want, and it's X amount of money, and it, you know, and he just kind of asking me some questions, and I'm like, what? That's pretty crazy. That's, you know, I appreciate that. And he sent me a picture of it, and I'm like, sure, you know, I didn't set out to collect this part of what you see behind me, but you know, if you're wanting to get me a gift, sure, you know, I'll take it. I won't turn it away. So, I'll go ahead and show you this, and then I'll kind of finish up my little story with the phone call. So, this came out in like 2021, and I seen it in our local Walmart, like right at that time. And the cost on it, compared to what it is now, kind of blows my mind. But I seen it in Walmart that time, and I thought, well, I'm not collecting for that, and I don't want to collect this part of that really, because, you know, it takes up a lot of room. But it was like super cheap. It was like $25 to $28 in back then, brand new. And but anyway, he paid a significant more amount than that. And so let me show you. Oh, we got a Castle Grayskull, guys. So this is kind of a reissue of the castle from the 80s that I had as a child, brand new. Wish I still had all my stuff. And yeah, so it's kind of a reissue. It's a little bit different, but it's pretty close to what we had back in the 80s. It's in the box. The box is in good shape. I am a box collector. Typically, I don't open anything. But I'm going to open that because, well, it's already been opened. So it's not brand new, unfortunately. But we're going to open it up and see what all's in there. I mean, I can tell you what's in there, but we're going to make sure it's all good. I haven't even looked at it yet. So I don't have a great place to do this, unfortunately, so we're going to just do the best we can. So it appears to be taped here, taped over here. So maybe I'll go at it. Makes me wonder, is it new? But probably not. They said it wasn't, so I'm just looking at the tape to see if there's a difference in the tape. So let's open this side. So, but how nice was that of my son to think of me? You know, that's pretty nice to be thought of like that. So, all right. I've literally not touched a Castle Grayskull since I was a kid. So I'm sure things are going to fall. Maybe, if I can even get it out. Let me try and do this as cleanly as I can. It's kind of in here pretty good. Yeah, this is probably as close to new as you can get. Kind of hate that I opened it. But we'll see what happens here, guys. Right there. So, one reason that I didn't want to really collect play sets is they do take up a lot of space, and they can be a lot of money. And you know, when I started collecting Masters of the Universe again, it was this back here that you see on the walls, the Masterverse line that coincides with the Netflix series Masters of the Universe Revelation Revolution. That's where it all started for me again, about in 2021 or so, when that aired. I thought, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and start collecting again. You know, I haven't collected He-Man and stuff since I was a kid in the 80s, and I got rid of all my stuff by the time I was 16. I gave it all to one of my nephews, and everything just kind of got sold and given away, unfortunately. But you know, and I told myself over the years, all those years, you know, I don't want to collect Masters of the Universe because I want my stuff back. You know, if I'm going to collect the old school Masters of the Universe, I want my stuff back. You know, I know it's kind of weird, but you know, I hadn't moved past the fact that I don't have my stuff. And the entire collection of Masters of the Universe, I probably had 95% of everything. We're talking about play sets, vehicles, the action figures, everything. I probably was at 95%. So I was lucky. So having said that, you know, going into this, you know, collecting again, I didn't really want to do any play sets or anything. Number one, they didn't release any for the new cartoon, so that was a good thing. Number two, I didn't really want to get, you know, stuff that was someone else's, and I wasn't really interested in the remakes and, you know, different things like that. But you know what? I'd be a fool to turn down a gift like this, and I'm not going to turn it down. So anyway, so we have all the baggies. This is pretty much new, guys. None of the stickers have been used. The bags are not open. It actually comes with an action figure of the sorceress. So it has the stickers. It has some weapons. Weapon pack here. I'm going to tear that off of there. We got the weapon pack here. We got just some little goodies that pop on the walls and different stuff like that. Everything looks to still be closed up. We got the flag here. And then we got more stuff sealed in the bags. Different things. I don't know if I'm going to open all this. I might at some point and put it together. I might. I got to make room though on my desk. I got like an 8-foot long desk that I built, but I got other stuff on here. So we got another baggie of goodies. Again, all these look like they've never been opened. Don't fall, Castle. Don't fall. Don't fall. So here we got the turret. The turret that goes on top of one of the towers, or anywhere. You can put it anywhere. We got a little training battle ram thing here that they hit and they train on. Kind of a little training arm thing. We have a weapons rack where those weapons, you can hang weapons on it and stuff. Pretty cool. And we have the throne. Of course, that gets a couple stickers on it, I believe. And I don't know, something else here. And we got a ladder so they can get up and down from the top floors. So it's all very much the same as the original, just a little different. Of course, these are the levels that you got to pop in. You have a couple of different levels. And the old trap door. And the throne pops on right here, and you turn the throne, and it pops open that trap door. Pretty cool. And that's the elevator. So let's take a look, see guys. You're gonna get a look before I do. Boom, Castle Grayskull. The plastic, from what I can remember, and it might just be wrong memories, I don't know, but I think plastic today is not as robust, it's not as strong and thick feeling as old plastic was years ago. I could be wrong, but man, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good, guys. Where's my pen? I guess I need a pen, but boom. Lower the jaw bridge. It's got a little latch here. And He-Man puts a sword in there and can open it. Yeah. So guys, this is probably as new as you're gonna get. I'm very impressed. What's funny is over the past maybe 4 or 5 years that I've been collecting these again, I've often thought about trying to make my own Castle Grayskull. You know, there's some people out there that do some incredible dioramas or whatever they're called. You know, and they can make their own, make stuff, and it's extravagant. It's incredible. And I've often thought about trying to make my own Castle Grayskull, but I think this is fine right here, and very happy to have this in my collection, and very happy to have a son that cares enough to think of me with something like that. That's pretty great. It's pretty cool. So we'll move the camera over this way a little bit, just to get an idea what we're looking at here. So these floors, this floor goes over here like so. Kind of don't want to mess with it. I don't want to break it. But come on now. But there you go. There's one floor, and another floor here. You know, as a kid, I can still remember getting my Castle Grayskull and putting these things together. And, you know, what great memories, you know? I never was really into a lot of toys, like toy lines. But Masters of the Universe was one of those that I instantly connected with. And, you know, I enjoy, you know, I love the barbarian style and the bodybuilder builds and the magic and just all the stuff that went along with it. And it's just, it's a really good toy line to get into. It's literally looked at as the best toy line ever created. So, very good, very fun, and I remember having all my stuff, and of course I'd go stay with my grandma on the weekends a lot of times because our neighboring little towns, you know, were like 10 minutes away. You know, we had friends and family over here, but then we had, you know, where we were, you know, 10 minutes away, where we moved to eventually. So we were, you know, I always went to stay with my grandma, and I remember I'd pile up all my stuff in her car. I mean, tons of stuff. I'd take it over there and I'd be in the living room. I'd have everything just scattered out and set up, and just what a lot of good memories that was. Unfortunately, I don't have any pictures or videos of nothing, and that saddens me. It really does. It's terrible. And as much as I was into like breakdancing and ninjas and BMX and all that stuff, I really don't have pictures and videos of any of that stuff. So I do got a little bit of some BMX, very, very, very little, and but that's it. So there's the floors. Of course, the throne is supposed to, there it goes. So you stand a character there and you turn the throne, and then it drops them down. Now, something I can say, let me see. Something I can say is, again, the plastic don't feel as robust, and I think I have to push that down into the plastic to make it sit better, but I don't want to do that. I'm scared. So then you got your ladder, goes here. You got some other stuff that clicks in here, and some other stuff. You got a level that goes here, level here, and you can even get the Talon Fighter that comes with another piece that looks like the castle and it clicks on. So you got the big Talon Fighter jet that sits on top of Point Dread, on top of the castle, and it makes it about that much taller. So it's pretty cool. I had that too, and all kind of cool stuff. Well, this is probably about as far into this as I want to get. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. But anyway, not sure. But yeah, I just wanted to share this and show you some stuff that I'm interested in, and I hope that this doesn't turn into me collecting all of the play sets, because that takes a lot of space and a lot of money. But I mean, if I have a Castle Grayskull, I have to get a Snake Mountain, right? So anyway, guys, I just wanted to share this with you and document it and all that kind of stuff, and hope you all enjoy it. Hope you enjoy seeing stuff like this on the channel. Again, I put stuff like this on this channel because with health and fitness also comes your mental happiness and stability, and anything that brings me joy. I suffer from depression and anxiety pretty bad, so anything that can bring me joy, I think, is a good addition to the channel, and it can help other people. And maybe you connect, maybe you collect some things, or maybe you did collect things at one time, and we can talk about it in the comments or what have you. So that's why I like to include this kind of stuff. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoy the channel, enjoy what I try to bring you. Like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff to the Body Beatdown. That's me, Michael, your incredible host of this amazing channel. And don't forget, guys, get up, get out, get rad, do it to it, and we'll see you next time on the Body Beatdown. See y'all later.
Get up, get out, get rad, and do it to it!